Yeah, let's make this function very small by calling member functions as much as possible. Also in this case. Like everywhere else, I have to pass W, and the result can be, well, nothing, just adjust W. So after that we can return true. I'm going to put this whole block in a member function called handle single sample. Oh, it's still a weight, right? Yeah, I suppose this is a designing thing. If hdirection equals undecidable, but then we continue with vdirection regardless. So what is this block here doing? Oh, okay. So whether or not vdirection times beta inverse is less than 0, or it isn't. Those are two possibilities. What does this even mean? It's not very clearly formulated, is it? I guess it means that the approximation matches the v-direction, which could have been formulated a little bit better, like, yeah, like what? So the whole beta inverse is not used anymore. I mean, it's used here, but it was commented out. Dull commented out. This is kind of trivial because, well, really it can't be 0. Yeah, or it's not trivial at all. Yeah, so that means that if you call update approximation, then the number of relevant samples must be larger than 0. I want to remove the assert if I just know for sure. If you look at this function, can I conclude that that is definitely the case? This is just plot stuff, so this is what it's doing it, calling add. It's kind of strange though. Number of relevant samples is incremented here. Unless it was already 2, but at least it's not 0 in that case. So it was 2, it's not touched, but then it is not 0. It can definitely not be negative. So after this, it's not. It's larger than 0. But in this case, can we never get here while number of relevant samples equals 0? Would that be implied by that the current is replacement, that we already have here a sample as well? Current is replacement refers to the history. Yeah, no. And now I can pretty safely say that number of relevant samples is not 0. This is not changing it. Which then means that yeah, that means that if we return from update approximation, which is calling the end add, after which the approximation has at least one sample. Therefore, it still has it when this returns. Therefore, this is true, so that can be removed. And then if it is larger than 0 and it is not 1, it's going to be larger than 1. So here it is larger than 1, and again I don't need an assert. So this assert is not necessary, I think. Also, I do not want to calculate a beta inverse because we're not using it. I'm just going to begin with this. And now I don't have a beta inverse, but the beta inverse just meant that this beta or beta inverse is positive, that we have a minimum. So if we have a minimum, then we want to set it to down. Is minimum, unfortunately, is part of local extreme. Maybe I made an hash minimum. Nope. I need an is minimum or hash minimum, I think. Or whatever. Whatever approximation has, it must have something. I'm pretty sure I already added this. It does not have it. Whoa. No, let's say I'm gonna make it a maximum actually. So when does this thing have a maximum? this. We'll use this one. Actually. Why would relevant samples not? Oh, larger than 2. Yeah, what? Oh, that's from the history. Okay. Oh, that's the point where you do the local extreme thing. I don't understand this. It says that we do this if it matches both H direction and V direction, and it's not testing H direction. Yep. My feeling is that H direction is always matching. So I could add an assert that checks that. But how to check it? Oh man, they're just difficult. Okay. We have the following possibilities. Parabola. Yep, this is an ASCII art parabola. Oh, ugly. Maybe better. Perfect. Ugly. Really, there's no other. Nope. Acute. That's strange. Not a grave and acute lean the same way. Combining acute must be just wrong. That is wrong. Guess it's just my fault. No, it's here as well. We can copy it from here. Yep, the page is wrong. Interesting. No, not very brilliant, but better than nothing. I need the low the other way, so that would be this one. Yeah, no, it swaps here. Let's just not use this. Just go straight for the actual value. To kind of like the difference between. Then I have to calculate vertex though. Yeah. Obviously, these two just correspond, and this one is see, right is 1, down is -1. And then if one of them swaps, then this one swaps as well. No, yeah, both swap. So exclusive OR then between these two. Oh, that is exclusive OR, multiplying it. Huh? What? Nah, nonsense. If this swaps, then that swaps. This swaps, that swaps. And if this swaps and that one stays equal, then it also swaps. So it is the exclusive OR, I think, of that being less than 0 and this one being one of those. I would rather just get a -1 or a +1 though. I need a sign utility. Turn that into a sign for this. So if this is true and this is true, then they are equal, which means that this is less than. That was true. And this is down because this was true. Therefore, the whole thing is true. Therefore, it must be right. And then if this one toggles, then of course the truth value toggles. Therefore, truth value of the whole thing toggles. And the same here. And they both change, and it's right again. False and false. That will be this one. Yeah, still not very incomprehensible. It's still incomprehensible, I mean. But with the ASCII art added, I think it's good enough. It's clear. This then assumes that if this is true, then hdirection will be automatically true, which I find very counterintuitive at the moment, but we'll see, I suppose. And then we get this one. This defines a step, but why? I guess we're not done yet here. Yeah. This is changed, but W is not updated yet, is it? Oh, it is. W was updated. So yeah, we can just return then. But what if this is not true? Then we must also return. Well, we must always return. W was set. But in this case, I probably should set it to done. So maybe do that here. And then that can be overridden here. Need that index. Damn it. How can it that I wanted to delete it here? Mm-hmm. No, maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need it. My history is a plot history already. The plot history has an add defined. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong thing. Damn it. Just looking at the wrong thing. Quit. Undo. Yeah, I want to get rid of this. And then the add plot history add. This is the one. This must be void. Snore. Yeah, I can get it from the history, I guess. Yeah, okay. My assertion fails. The H direction one. So we see something is wrong there. It was wrong. Is the rest correct there, however? Let's see. Let me switch to some music without vocals. Stop this. Let's do some Spanish guitar. Okay. The point starts here. There's a tangent to the point at that point. Okay, we should be going down. It did go down already. We have one sample. This is just gradient descent. Okay. Now we have two samples, which gives us a parabola, and we're going in this direction. No, we're not. Quite unknown if we go left or right. Therefore, we jump to it. Which then ends up there, I guess. That gives us a new parabola, which then makes us jump here because the H direction is still unknown. And again, this gives horrible parabola. So we jump here, I think, 4, and now we get to here, I suppose. And again. Still considered a big jump. It takes forever to reach this minimum. No, we are there though, right? No. Apparently this is... Oh well, it does, sorry. Minimum reads because it is smaller than... Okay. Yeah, something is wrong here. This v direction is now set because, well, yeah, while h direction is still undecided. But this does not necessarily has to fit the fourth degree thing. We're using a parabola that isn't even drawn to decide this. I bet there's a parabola here fitting it, giving us this minimum. Was that parabola changed? No, it's set to up. Which parabola is that then? Anyway, this is correct. And now it should be up, because we want to go up. No, actually we don't. Just a line. Well, we do go up now, because it's set to up. Which is correct, because you want to go away from this minimum. But really, it should have been determined by the h direction, not the v direction. Maybe this is set as a result of the opposite thing, yeah. So it was down and now it's up. And this is just informative. Have a look at that. Yeah, that is the opposite direction. Yeah, does it everywhere? Oops. Strange thing here as well, though. Here, prints returning. I want to see that every time. It's not printing that here. Looks like it should work. Maybe that's the reason. H direction is at right. V direction is up. Extreme type is also up. What? Dude. Why would there not be an extreme type here? No, it is up, okay. And this, oh, it's using that one there. That's going down again. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So we did an overshoot past the top, and then I have to go backwards, which is in the opposite direction as the horizontal direction. So this is in fact negative here. Yeah, H direction does not matter in this point, at this point. What about my nice ASCII art there? Damn it, don't delete that. If I have to start a new project just to keep it. Surely we're using H direction somewhere else. Only here. That's the debug output. Well, here. Only there then. Update energy, nobody cares about that. And the local extreme. Just storing it. Where we store it. Printing it. Stuff with for the 4th degree polynomial fit. I don't care about that either. And a single sample. Who would care about single samples, really? Abort, yeah, well, by the time we were aborting... yeah, it's lame, but it seems that this is the only place. There is no extreme. Jesus, my ASCII art. It is lost. is the right word. Decisive. How the hell do you write that? Think like that. Decisive. Yeah. Or not, dude. I'm sure not happy with this sentence. When the hell is hdirection being used? I guess when vdirection doesn't match. Maybe I should use as an arrow, which is now just pointing where we are, whether or not we're trying to go up or down then. Interesting question though. Can it happen that we want to go right and up here? In that case I would just go right, I suppose, ignoring this minimum, and then go up again. This table is not very useful anymore. Well, this is not used. And then it's very, yeah, it's just one-on-one. Hello. Let's write something else. I got the feeling that if v direction is not matching, but h direction is, I might as well jump to the vertex. I might as well jump to the vertex plus scale. Yeah, this is so nonsensical. It's broken. Well, I've already been in this minimum, and then we found that minimum, which was the best. And then for some reason we skipped completely over everything, came here. This minimum is not lower than that minimum. Therefore, we stopped going to the right, because, well, we were going to the right. And then what it does is it jumps back to the best minimum and then goes to the left. Because, yeah, we explored the right. It wasn't there, that minimum, so now we go to the left. And that's all nice and dandy, but sorry, it should realize that we already have been to the left, to the minimum on the left of this one. That is. Even if the confusion exists that it is not aware of this minimum and just thinks that that minimum is the next minimum on the right, it should not go to the left, because we already had this one. I think I should remember per local minimum if a certain site was already explored. And there are two reasons that that happens. If we start at that minimum and then go to a certain site, then that site was explored by definition. But also, if we reach a minimum and we came from a certain site, then that site is already explored. That is, came from after already finding a minimum. So we found a minimum, then we found a maximum, then we found a minimum, therefore the left side is already explored. Then we found a maximum, then we found a minimum, which is not better, therefore we are bored, period. Well, jump back and then see that left and right is explored. So we stop. And then this is the best one. Now, how can I do that best? I'm first going to finish fixing this. I guess all of this maybe should go to its own function. Handle two samples. Handle a single sample, and then another function will handle two samples. Let's keep this here. And then I'm going to call this handle parabolic approximation. It's highly dubious. Why would I test this? Well, I test it because otherwise we can't do what we want to do in local extreme. But could be that we have only 2 samples. Couldn't it? Can't it? I mean, otherwise the whole test is nonsense anyway. We are testing parabolic approximation, so I do have 2 samples. And then that's all actually. Yeah, so might as well just have 2 samples. But wait a minute, if we have only 2 samples, then hdirection wasn't known, which means that we'll never end up there. That would mean that we end up here, for sure. You can only get here when h direction is known. And if the h direction is known, then we already found a... Oh, sorry, then we already found a minimum. But this is relevant samples. So that means that h direction is still set, I think. Yes, h direction is set. But we could still have only 2 relevant samples. If the history is reset, and the history gets reset when we make a big jump, like finding a minimum, setting h direction, and making a big jump to God knows where, and therefore resetting history, resetting everything, then taking 2 more samples, and then we could end up here, because the samples might not fit v direction, which is actually kind of strange, because if I jumped into the void and I don't know where I am, why would I keep hold on to the v direction? Maybe should have reset that as well. But okay, currently I'm not. Therefore, it is possible that this is not true. And then I would not set local extreme. But the result is that the result is that we just keep this. So then we did jump to the vertex. Okay, we're not necessarily in a minimum, so that would be a normal jump to a vertex. And then the next time we have 3 points. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So, if you do not already have at least 3 samples, then delay reporting a local extreme. But okay, if the second sample, the second relevant sample is in the vertex, so we have some kind of sample, one sample, that makes a jump, that does something random, and that then ends up, the second sample ends up directly in the vertex of the parabola that we then predict based on those 2 samples. Then this would not be true, but if I don't do this and we jump to the vertex again, then my next point is going to be, the next sample is going to be just replacing the previous one, because it will also be in the vertex. Which means that we get stuck on having only 2 samples. Seems like an infinite loop there. Nothing will change then. Yeah, so I think that in this case I would have to still do this check, probably, even if this is the case, and then not set local extreme, but making sure that the next W is far enough away from the vertex to not be replaced, so that the next time we do have 3. Well, this being seldom, okay, might as well do. I'll be right back. Oh. So you do a step in the direction of h direction, which is super small, basically nothing, but make it a significant step so that it will not be replaced, hopefully. Or rather, after this we jump to the vertex again, and then that one should not be replaced, so that then we have 3 samples. So then we don't return, but return this. I lost my extreme type here. Oh, I did. Yeah, this doesn't change anything. I think I'm gonna stop. Any chess lovers looking? See two viewers, but do some puzzles. I got my rating up again. Okay, black thread is made in two. It's quite annoying. Taking the rook would have. Yeah, I mean, this bishop is defending it. I could go there. Apart from taking the rook, I don't see a good way to stop the mate. I can push my pawn, I guess, but yeah. That doesn't look like a solution in this case. Solution to a puzzle. Or move the queen here, and then I just give away this rook. That can't be right. So yeah, then the only possibility really is to just take it. And then he's going to take back with the pawn, and then queen is attacked. Could give check here. King moves. No, bishop could go in between. That's not nice. Okay, just go in front of the pawn, and then I'm kind of threatening to do this, but the bishop could go here or there, checking this rook. All kinds of nasty things. I can give check immediately, maybe. I'd also go here. I can give up my bishop, give check with the bishop. If he takes, then what? Still nothing, as far as I can see. Hey Louis. Well, tell me why you see the move, because I don't. I would take the rook, but usually at this level, if you don't really see it, it's wrong. I could just like, yeah, well, I don't know, but that looks like the best move. This was the move I would do during a game, and then it's wrong. Only when you see, oh, that's a trick. Yes, of course, then it's the right move. But definitely 4 moves are possible. Taking it, pushing this pawn twice, moving the pawn once, or putting the queen here. I'm not going to give away my rook. So at least 3 moves. Taking it or pushing the pawn. No, I don't want to push the pawn. I'm going to take the rook. It was correct. Maybe first play my bishop here. Check. King moves. And then go here. Now I'm threatening to push this pawn. I could go there though. Nah. Exchange queens maybe. Check. Queen takes maybe. Check again. King moves and then... Oh, of course. Just move the queen with the tempo. Go here. That's definitely the solution. Yep. And I have to move the queen. The trick is that you want to play this, but you don't get time. If it just go in front of the pawn, then the bishop comes here, and the bishop is still in play, which is probably nasty. But if you go here with check and the king moves, so just take the bloody queen, you'll have to take back. And then I can play this pawn. This is the move. Yep. And you don't get to play this move. That's kind of stupid, right? I mean, of course it should do that. Do the king go somewhere? Yeah. This should have been part of the puzzle. I'm pretty sure. Kind of a thumbs down because the last move is missing. Okay, this one is interesting. We have a good pawn or a good bishop. But the king is on the wrong side, so that's probably not it. I think we want to win here. It's kind of difficult though, with 2 different bishops. Bishops of different colors. I guess if these 2 pawns are removed from the board, then I win, because my king is going to be very nasty here. Or not. No, not really. I can put my king here, and then the bishop just moves. Oh yeah, if I put my king here, then the bishop has to move away from this diagonal, which is only 2 squares. And then I go there, and the bishop cannot go back, so I win this pawn, and then the game. So the idea is to exchange these pawns against each other, which means I just walk with this one until the king has to go there. What happens if if white pushes this pawn before they can take it. So I do this, and they push this pawn. Can even wait with it maybe. I push this, they go here, I push my pawn again. They push there. I can't take it. Can never win that like this. Oh, wait a minute, I can't even give my bishop. I have to give the bishop. So if I give the pawn and the bishop for this pawn, and then I walk here, and then he gives his bishop away, then I'm still in time to take this and, yeah, go there and promote, I'm sure. If he keeps the bishop, I just take the pawn here, and then that pawn, right? If this king is far away enough, I think I can get that king very far away. I can absolutely not allow that it pushes. So I'm gonna have to take it, I think. Damn it! Ugh. Okay, then it is this one. No! God. How? I mean, then it's the king, but it just pushes the pawn. Oh, I can just put my bishop here. Delay it even longer. Okay, this is the move. Now I have to take it, I think. Now I go here and he pushes the pawn. I can still put my bishop here. Okay, go here. Even before it is finished. This is ridiculous. Let me play for white. White pushes the pawn. Yep, that's correct. You just thought the pawn like that. Then yeah, this is not good. I have to. I cannot use this bishop to protect that one and stop the pawn. So the king has to kind of walk this way. This is useless. Let's do this. Oh, with the bishop here, you can't stop it. It just goes back and forward. What? Okay, so again, you go here. That is the square that the bishop wants to be on. At. So you can go away like this if the king comes here. So now the bishop can't move anymore. I guess at some point, nope, still not. I don't want to give this one away. This is problematic. I think you have to do this first. Oh, that is a trick. I was looking at this square. Yeah. You go here, and then you win this one. Cool. Yeah, 2 free pawns. But the best move is king up. This loses, and if you go there, you win. Now it's a rule. We still walk this way. Oh, right. Man, this is way more difficult than the first few moves. Oh, I give it a thumbs down. I mean, it's not a suitable puzzle if after the moves that you have to do, it isn't clear. Even though the computer says that it's completely won, does it mean that it is very obvious? White to move. Well, problems. Why would I not take the queen? I will probably take my knight, attacking my queen, and then I go there, taking knight and threatening check there. In this position, you want to play h4? Or? I think I didn't look at the chat fast enough. Sorry about that. Oh, if he takes this with check, I can't play my queen here. Yeah, I take a queen, he takes a knight with check and covering this square, so I lose my queen as well then. For example, I sidestep it, take my queen, I take with a rook, I'll lose my knight, so I sidestep to that side. Take my queen, take the rook, defend that. Then he takes my bishop. And then what's the end score? Now he can just take my bishop anyway. If I play h4, he takes the bishop. If he won't want to, I think he takes here, but because it's check. Rook gives check. I think it's taking queen, and he takes here with check, and it goes that way. And he takes my queen, and I take back. Now we have exchanged the knights. This one is covered. And next he probably takes my bishop then, or it would be equal. Yeah, and then I don't have anything. I'm just a piece down then. That can't be it. What about giving check here? Go there. Then I can give check here. Give check here, yeah. And then I take the queen. Unless the knight is put in front of it with check. I give check here. And then the next move I take the queen. So he takes the pawn in front of it. I just give check here and then I take the queen. And then he can still give check though with the knight attacking my queen. Whether the queen is there or there, it's not safe. But I take with check. Maybe I can give check again afterwards. I think this is the move. Oops. Yeah, it is the right move. So now this is not okay because I just gave away a piece and it just moves the knight in between with a check. And that one is hanging as well. And I definitely have to give check, so it's here, right? Check here, knight goes back, that's nothing. That's just nothing. I'm gonna give check here. Yep. And now I don't think I can do much. Oh, I can just, no, cannot. Oh, yeah, I can. If the knight moves, I can just take the rook. So I just take here. Ta-da. Yes. Let's see what happens next. So take the queen, of course. Yeah, and then we go here. Go away. You have to defend the pawn and go away from the knight attack, and then the bishop is free to move somewhere. And then we have 3 pieces. You just go on equality. 6 against 6 pawns. 4, 3, 1 rook more. Okay. I think this one's good. Looking at this move, because where does the rook go? Can't go here, knight takes. Can't go here, pawn takes. Can't go here, queen takes. Could go here. Cannot go here. So like the only square that. The queen takes, I just take the rook. That would be equality. So he goes there, and then Then they threaten mate. And my queen is attacked. That's not good. What about the king attacks the rook? It's almost the same effect. Defend this, attack the rook. But now the knight still stops that. Basically, the rook is lost after that. Yep, can't give check also. This is the move. And if then you take with the queen, you lose that rook. So let's take with the king. Then I can win this pawn with check, but I can put my knight in front of it maybe to avoid losing that one as well. And then you could push this pawn, but my knight is defended twice, and I can just take the pawn, I think. I'm a rook up, so you got to wonder what's up. Is there a danger here for infinite check or something? Nah. Certainly not if I put the knight in front of it. And this is defend that, he can't even give check anymore. I'm just wondering what the hell is wrong with, I don't know, going down. Yeah, it's the only other move. So then I get another check, probably. Then it could go up again. Why would that be wrong? I just lose another pawn, but I'm up a whole rook. Against 4 pawns, okay. Well, I don't know. It must be the knight, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. If I do the knight, then he has this move with the check. And then I can, well, let's just take it with the queen or something. But still. Or then he could take my pawn here. Well, let's take it with the pawn. I can take my knight, I take with a pawn, and then maybe infinite check. Yeah, I think there's an infinite check threat if I go down. Because he takes, and then if I go down I just check again. As soon as I try to hide here, he can give check there. And then I have to go back again, either there or there, and then I get check from this. Well, except here. So if I go back to this square, if I go here, just check here. If I go back to this square, I can give check there. ad infinitum. So the only way to stop the infinite check is move the knight here. Yep. Okay, black has only one piece, and that's attacked. Those don't play at all. Who is this? What is this for? Yeah, black has a rating of 1658. And still managed to make a puzzle out of the game. Another rook up, but yeah, those rooks don't do anything. Let's see how to win this. Normally I would win if I put my queen here. Isn't it? Is that not true? No, not really actually. What about sacrificing the rook also? I don't know if it threatens anything at all, but if he takes it, you take back with the pawn, then you threaten maiden one, which can only reasonably be defended with the queen, say. And then I can give check here, and no, that's not it. You can just go there, I think. Yeah, I must say it isn't as easy as I thought, looking at this position. Push the pawn maybe, and then again. What? I touched my mouse wheel. That was the last move. I don't know, man. I don't know. What about taking the bishop? Black comes in with full defense. Queen. Or rook. Bloody hell. Now maybe the queen goes here, threatening to play the bishop there and then mate. For example, black plays the king. Then I give check with the bishop because I have to do something, and then the king goes there. That didn't help me. And then I think it's time to take the bishop. But. Now who could go here and I lose my queen? Bishop here maybe? Yeah, that's what's made in one. King is here. You can't defend this square, you can't block the rook. But that is finished. Huh? Okay, queen in here, go up. Bishop here, check. Goes up, I put the bishop there, and this the next move is made. Therefore, well, if it goes back, then it's made also. So the king cannot go up. Therefore, let's say I'm threatening to put my bishop here and then give mate. Okay, rook here, threatening to take my rook with check. That would be nasty. So then I have to give a check first, and then the king comes here. And then, nope, not working. It's not working, is it? I honestly don't see it. Nope. The rook threat is there always anyway. Okay, let's say the black tries to save the bishop first. So you go here and then the bishop goes there. This looks like horribly bad because you cut him even more off. Yeah, then I put my bishop here and then it's just made the next move. Well, I'm pretty sure the black can do nothing except put the rook here. The queen here, rook there. Then what? I don't know. I think I'm going to try it. Probably wrong because I don't see it. Nope, it's not the move. Okay, how about taking it? That's, thank God, also not a move. I don't think I even thought about anything else. Get out of the check, that would be too slow. Definitely too slow. Oh yeah, I had one more thought. I thought that maybe this, but that indeed did also not work. You know, I have one candidate move left, possibly cutting off the bishop here with this pawn, but I never look at that very deeply because it seems to lead nowhere. And it almost has to be the move. Also not. I'm happy that it's decent. Jeez, what can we do? It's ridiculous. Still don't see it. Fuck, now I see it. This is the move. Yeah, sacrifice the rook. Yeah. Very good. I completely missed it all. I'm going to bed. Good night, people.